Diz TV Mission Log. Today was the day of Lightyear's release, and we're here to talk about it. Let the mission begin. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Diz TV. If this is your first time here, welcome home. We're so glad to have you. And today we're going to be talking about Disney Pixar's newest movie, Lightyear. It is officially released in theaters. It's the first Pixar movie that is released in theaters since Toy Story 4, which is still crazy to think about. Anyways, let's dive into this, starting off with the pros of this movie. Some of the stuff that works in this movie is the characters. The characters really work in this movie. Chris Evans, as skeptical as a lot of people were when he was officially casted as Buzz rather than Tim Allen, who's portrayed the character in the last 4 movies and a whole bunch of other extras, Chris Evans did a wonderful job as Buzz Lightyear. Buzz is a bit different in this movie than he is in the Toy Story franchise. He's portrayed much more in a selfish, arrogant a little bit sort of place, but he learns through his mistakes and learns to become a better person and a better space ranger at the end of the day throughout this entire movie. And that really works here. The other side characters in this movie are also really, really good as well. They're a little more humorous than some people may want, but overall it is done quite nicely. They're all pretty solid characters that I do enjoy in the movie. Of course, the standout here is Socks. Socks is adorable and cute, and I know he's going to be a very popular toy in the very, very near future. Another thing that's done really well is the story. What sets up this movie, the whole entire middle and how the story progresses and the highs and lows and all of that creates such a good story. It is a bit on the funnier side for Pixar, but it also has some really heartfelt moments that Pixar is known for, and they nailed it in this movie. They also balanced all the Pixarisms that we see throughout every single Pixar movie alongside the space action adventure genre that we've known and loved for quite some time. There's some Star Wars references, there's some Star Trek references, there's a whole bunch of Toy Story references in this movie, and they were a lot of fun to look for. However, I will admit I did not find the A113 Easter egg that's in there. If you found it, good job. I'll definitely try to find it when it releases on Disney+. Who knows when. Now, unfortunately, on to some of the cons. The villain here was a little bland. And that's disappointing because I do like Zurg in the Toy Story movies. Granted, he's not much of like a threat per se, but it is a fun reference. And they tried to do something a little different with Zurg. I won't get into it too much. They tried something a little different, and I don't think it worked. There was already a twist that's in Toy Story 2, and I think that works a lot better than what this film presented it as. It does make sense towards the end of it as to why the villain had his motivations, but in the beginning, it just felt like he's attacking for no reason. The other thing is this movie may be a bit too fast-paced for some people. Some may find it a little bit confusing, but that will vary from person to person. The story still flows quite nicely. You still understand it, but it may flow and go a little too fast than what some people may want. This also is one of Pixar's longer movies with a runtime of 1 hour and 45 minutes. It runs pretty long. Overall, I give this movie an 8.8 out of 10 with a fun factor of an A. This is an enjoyable movie. It's one of Pixar's better ones, especially as of late. At least in my opinion, I enjoyed this movie. I thought it was good. And the fact that it is the same movie that Andy would have seen in the Toy Story universe, I think that's pretty cool. Overall, I enjoyed the movie. I highly recommend it to all of you. Let me know in the comments down below, have you seen Lightyear yet? Are you planning on seeing it? Do you have your tickets? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you have seen it, careful, no spoilers. But let me know what you think of the movie. I'd love to hear it. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe down below. Hit that bell to be notified for more videos on Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, the parks, so much more. See you all in the next video. To infinity and beyond. I've always wanted to do that. Goodbye.